Hey guys, it's Mercury with a great video for you all today on more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked VGC battles. In this video, Umbreon is finally going to be the star. This Pokemon is so cool by design, and it's got one of the best shinies in all of Pokemon. I want to preface this by saying that since the video is so long, I'm not going to do too long of an intro this time. I'll just briefly explain the team, which has actually got some pretty standard stuff on it. You have Umbreon as a Dark type, which is great into the current format, and with Poison Terra, it doesn't have to worry too much about Flutter Mane. This is a standard support set with Yawn, as another means of putting the opponent to sleep, and also forcing switches, and Foul Play is an all-around good offensive move. The next Pokemon is Iron Bundle, which is running a common set of Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, and Protect, and I opted to go for Icy Wind instead of something like Encore, because having speed control over the opponent is important. With Booster Energy, you're able to outspeed Flutter Manes and most Choice Scarf users as well. Gyarados is so awesome for support, especially with its ability Intimidate, and it runs Taunt, Helping Hand, and Thunder Wave for more utility, which can also put in a lot of work. For Amoonguss, there's not much you can say, but I will say that I always run Rocky Helmet on it because of how much utility it can give you. Then we have Chien-Pao, which is actually the first time I'm using it on the channel, and this thing surprised me. It's just so strong, and it also weakens the defense of everything else in the field, so pretty much your entire team can hit harder with all of the physical attacks you have, thanks to its ability. And speaking of physical attackers, I have a new Scizor set with Swords Dance and actually Terra Water plus Terra Blast on this set. If you saw my previous video featuring Scizor, you'd know that it struggles to deal with fire types, which means it's got a bad matchup into things like Arcanine, which is everywhere right now, but you can actually catch the opponent off guard by blasting them with water. Alright, so for a question of the day, suggest a buff for Umbreon. I would maybe give it Trick Room, or even a better ability like Adaptability to help it hit harder, or even something for support like Friend Guard to make it do its job even better. Also, if you want to be the first to know about my new videos, then click that subscribe button. I always read every single comment you guys make, and I love your feedback too. Now that all that is out of the way, grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy this long video. I had a lot of fun making it.
Alright, Leia has Grimmsnarl, we've got Flutter Mane, King Gambit, Dondozo Tatsugiri, and Annihilate. Okay, so how do we want to play this one? Not sure about Scizor, because we could be facing off into the Dondozo, and I think he'll bring that. He might not even bring Flutter Mane. Which, if I were him, I wouldn't bring Flutter Mane in this matchup. Gyarados also kind of risky, because Intimidate could proc the Defiant on the King Gambit and the Annihilate, but it would be good into Dondozo Tatsugiri. I feel like Umbreon and Amoonguss are a definite bring here. Yeah, you know what? Let's lead with that. Let's lead with Umbreon and Amoonguss. Because it covers most of his Pokemon that he has. Do I have Protect on this? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. And then who do we want in the back? I feel like we want Scizor? Although, like I was saying before, it wouldn't do well into the Dondozo, because he's got Unaware. Ah, man, okay. We're gonna bring these two in the back. Yeah. I feel like this is bad, though, because we've got mostly physical attackers. But I mean, we have Yawn on the what's his name? On the Umbreon as well. So we have double sleep potential with our Amoonguss as well. Yeah, so he's actually gonna go... Interesting, interesting. This could be a strategy I've never seen before. Huh. Okay, so I think I want to put the... We can kind of ignore the Grimmsnarl. This is going to be a more slower-paced game. I just don't want to Terror right off the bat and just, like, show my hand. But he could just protect the Annihilate. Now let's sport the Annihilate, and then let's go for a Protect on Umbreon. He might even just bulk up. He didn't protect the Annihilate, so this is what, a bulk up? Fake out. Okay, fair enough. Rocky Helmet does some nice damage, and then what, bulk up? Okay. I could have made the bold prediction and just gone for Yawn. That would have been great. Amoonguss flinches, okay. Makes sense. So now... I should have just done it. We want to Spore the Annihilate here. But he might read that. But it's just risky to leave him like unattended right now. Let's try and spread our damage, actually. Does he have any fire types? No, he doesn't. Okay, let's go for a Yawn. Poison Terra, Yawn. Because now he can't touch my my Umbreon once I Terra. And I don't think he had any ground type attacks on his team. Poison Terra Umbreon is just so cool. It covers its weaknesses to Fighting, to Bug, and to Fairy. Reflect gonna come out. What is this, a Bulk Up? Maybe a Drain Punch? Probably Drain Punch, yeah. Drain Punch makes sense. That's what I would do in that slot. The nice part is we can Yawn him here. And then that forces a switch. So yeah, we Spore the Grimmsnarl. He could, if he brought Dondozo Tatsugiri, he could just go straight into both of them right now. It would be a really bold play to just go for like a Clear Smog, but I don't want to do that because it's risky. I feel like the Umbreon slot is safe right now, so I'm actually going to Spore into this slot, which seems weird because he's already Yawned. And then I'm going to swap into Scizor. Oh! He actually stayed in, I think. Unless we're faster than the Annihilate with Umbreon, which I'm pretty sure we're not. He stayed in! That's so bold! Did he just go for another Bulk Up? Okay. Fair enough. I did not expect him to stay in. Oh, he's Safety Goggles. Okay. Did he forget about Yawn? We can actually Clear Smog him now to get rid of his boosts. And then just go for a Swords Dance on Scizor. I mean, why not? The only bad part is we have Terra Blast, which is kind of useless now. But the Grimmsnarl, I think, has taken 2 turns of sleep, so it's more than likely that he's actually going to... wake up next turn. I just really hope he's not Fire Terra. Let's try and get a Spore onto the Grimmsnarl. Hopefully he doesn't wake up. This should do a lot of damage. Oh, it didn't do as much as I hoped. He wakes up with Grimmsnarl, makes sense. Light Screen comes out, that's fine. Oh, right, because of Reflect being up. Yeah, okay. He's still asleep. And we put the, not the Annihilate, the Grimmsnarl back to sleep, which is really funny. I still feel like his Rage Fist won't take me out, but I just don't want to risk it. This turn I'm going to Pollen Puff my own Scizor in case he does wake up, and then we're going to go for a Swords Dance. I think he wakes up and just hits me really hard with a Rage Fist. Yeah, I called it. Scizor, ooh, takes a lot of damage. Huh. I'm just ignoring the Grimmsnarl. I'm like, I don't care about you. We can ignore him. Pollen Puff is a good play here, I feel. Now we have a +4 Scizor. Okay. But now Mungus is just sitting on the field doing nothing. I feel like we should just Spore him again. We could. Let's just go for it, I guess. He might... Okay, so Annihilate's gonna go down, which is good. We could have Pollen Puffed ourselves, but I really want that thing asleep in case he tries any kind of crazy shenanigans. And he didn't. Okay, so we could have gotten the free Pollen Puff, but it is what it is. I'm curious how many turns of Reflect are still up. But we got rid of the Annihilate, which is really cool. And that's why I love running Clear Smog on Amoonguss. Dondozo, okay, okay. Let's go for a Self Pollen Puff, and then we're gonna go for a Pounce. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Because if he Grass Tears, that'd be perfect, but he doesn't. Okay. He does not. He's just trying to wake up here. He's probably going to wake up. Interesting to note that we're also faster than the Grimmsnarl, but I don't think it matters too much. He does wake up. And then he goes for Spirit Break. Okay, so that's not going to do, like, anything. Okay. You know what, though? This turn, we're going to go for a... I feel like he also brought Tatsugiri. We're going to go for a Clear Smog into the Dondozo, and then a Pounce, because I feel like he's just going to swap the Grimmsnarl here. So let's do that. Yep. Here it comes. Okay, now hopefully he does not one-shot my Scizor. Knowing that, I probably should have gone for a Rage Powder, but I just want to get rid of these boosts right away. Let's see if he Terras as well. If he does, that'd be perfect, because then our attack is super effective. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be probably Grass Terra. As long as we get the Clear Smog off, though, I'm happy. Flying... Oh no, is this Terra Blast? Oh, please don't tell me it's Terra Blast. That is the worst Terra that we could have seen on Dondozo. Oh, it's Terra Blast into the Amoonguss. What a play. Okay. That's just going to pick up the Amoonguss immediately. Wow, what a play. Oh, and we didn't get the Clear Smog off. Oh, that really sucks. And we're only going to drop his speed by 1. What a play, man. Fair play. The Flying Terra is just so good. And now we have no way of, like, taking away his stats. Reflect wears off. And yeah, since he's unaware, our Swords Dances don't even matter anymore. I feel like I have to go for a Yawn here. And then a Bullet Punch. Swords Dance is useless now, of course. Sadly. So this is not going to do, like, anything. Oh, he has Earthquake! Oh, no! I forgot. Oh, but Umbreon actually lives. So that's good. Okay, there's still a chance, but Dondozo is just so hard to deal with. I swear, Flying Terra Terra Blast is like the greatest counter to Amoonguss, which I should have known because I feel like it's becoming more common, given how common Amoonguss is to counter the Dondozo teams. But we're definitely going to have to protect here and then go for probably just another Bullet Punch. Or I guess we could Pounce. We're not doing much damage anyway, so it's like... I feel like the speed drop is just more helpful at this point. Pounce has some utility. He can't switch out, so I think the play for him is just to go for Earthquake. That's why I put Yawn onto this team. I was like, I need Yawn. Oh, okay. What a play. Sadly, Scizor probably wasn't the best bring here. But we'll see. I mean, I have Foul Play, which is nice. So we're going to use his attack stat to hit his defense stat. And we didn't even get a Pounce off. Man. Just trying to think what we actually should do here. Foul Play would be good, but Moonlight would also be pretty good. Hopefully he stays asleep for the most amount of turns possible. And then we just go for Ice Spinner. That did more damage than I thought, which is good. Okay, 1 turn sleep. Absolutely. Moonlight is really good to have here. Like, I'm not scared of the Grimmsnarl in the back, but I have to keep in mind that it can still damage my Chien Pao pretty well. Please stay asleep. Light screen wears off, that's fine. His Reflect is also gone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it wore off a few turns ago. So here I think we just go for Foul Play, and then we go for another Ice Spinner. Please stay asleep. This is going to do a good amount of damage. But please stay asleep. Nice, okay, sweet. Okay, so the next turn... Foul Play does a lot of damage. Next turn we should be able to take him out, unless he goes for... He could go for Protect to get more HP recovery. I don't know if I want to yawn him again. Maybe. Maybe I should. Actually, let me double check his stats quickly. So he's got +1 speed still. Okay, so he does still outspeed the Umbreon, I'm pretty sure. Depends on his investment. Do I Foul Play or do I yawn? I think we Foul Play. He might even just Protect. Oh, he woke up. Okay. Yep, he went for Protect. That's what I would do. Only problem is now, I don't think Ice Spinner picks up the KO, so we're not going to be able to, like, yawn the Tatsugiri. And I'm just using Ice Spinner because it's super effective. I guess I could... No, I can't Sacred Sword. Because I know Sacred Sword has the secondary effect. I think we just have to Foul Play in Moonlight. Yeah, Sacred Sword ignores stat changes. I don't know, maybe we pick up like a crit here, because I don't think this should KO. Oh, it did! Nice, okay. Okay, so it's not over yet. We faced Dondozo twice today, but it's not over yet. Okay, Foul Play, gonna do okay damage into the Tatsugiri. So I guess we go for Yawn. He's probably just going to set up a Reflect. If he's Choice Scarf, that's not ideal. I think we just go for Ice Spinner, actually, because I'm guessing he just goes for... Oh, I should have Protected! I knew it! I don't like that. I was just worried that he would... Oh, Umbreon actually avoided the attack. And so did Chien Pao, that's really funny. And we yawn the Tatsugiri. Okay, given that, I think we go for Foul Play on the Tatsugiri, and then we just protect the Chien Pao. We should have protected there, I forgot he had Fake Out. Oh man, if we had protected there, that would have been the perfect turn. But yeah, Chien Pao gonna protect. He probably just sets up a... whatchamacallit? Reflect? Okay. Muddy Water. Doesn't miss the Umbreon. Please. Please miss the Umbreon. Like, if we can take out the... what's his name? Tatsugiri? Then, like, what does he do to my Chien Pao? Or, sorry, what does he do with Grimmsnarl into my Umbreon? Spirit Break? He's got Fake Out, Reflect, Light Screen, and Spirit Break, so it's like, what really can he do? And what's stronger here? I guess Ice Spinner. Like, we're gonna see a Spirit Break here in the Chien Pao. Okay, we took that out. Sweet. That did nothing. Please don't KO. Oh, nice, it didn't. I'm debating here if I want to go for a Yawn. Like, Yawn Protect is the play. Yawn into Protect. We could go for a double Protect with Chien Pao, but like I personally don't think that that's the play. And he's just going to keep Spirit Breaking the Chien-Pao. A Double Protect would straight up just win me the game. Which is important to note. Although Sacred Sword would be pretty good as well, because he doesn't have any like way of recovery. So let's just go for a foul play. Yeah, I think we just Sacred Sword, honestly. So stat changes are ignored, but is like Reflect ignored? I don't think so. I think we just have to Sacred Sword. Nah, it probably does less damage than Ice Spinner. So Ice Spinner. If we had protected, if we had gotten like a lucky double protect or something, that would have been great. Because now we're just chipping him down with foul play. I still think we win in the end game though, like, because he doesn't have any recovery. Even if we had gotten a double protect, like, that would have just made it quicker. But now it's just up to the opponent, I guess, to recognize that, like, he can't win this. There's no way out. Yeah, Spirit Break is stab, but like it's not strong enough to take out Umbreon, so hopefully the opponent just forfeits here as we keep going for the foul play here. Yeah, he's going to cancel. Perfect. Save us both the time, but a pretty good game, and Umbreon actually going to shine in that first match. That's perfect. Umbreon it's such a cool Pokemon. It's one of my favorites by design. Its shiny is also amazing. The only thing I don't like about shinies is like, or at least in this game, combined with Terra, when you Terra, it kind of loses a little bit of their effect. Like, you can't see it as well. But Umbreon put in so much work that game. It did so much. The Dondozo was really scary, but we were able to take it out pretty efficiently. And I guess we should have protected on that one turn where he got the fake out into Chien-Pao. But I forgot that he had it, honestly. But I'm really happy that the Chien-Pao actually lived a Spirit Break. Maybe people should invest a little bit of attack into Grimmsnarl just for situations like that. But yeah, we still were able to clutch that one out. All right, so next opponent. Ooh, they're using the Darkspun Chi-Yu strategy, which is essentially I think you lead with them and then you go for like foul play. Or sorry, not foul play. Lava Plume. Which like Lava Plume into the Darkspun, because it hits like all the opponents. Sorry, I kind of had a brain fart there. Lava Plume hits all of the opponents, like the spread move, including your own teammate, like Earthquake, so then it gives you a boost to your defense because of Darkspun's ability. So I've seen this team before, but he might not bring that out. I still think I want to lead with the Iron Bundle in this one. And I'm not sure about... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring the Umbreon here. It just feels like dead weight. It can't do anything into his team. Given that he's also got a Azumarill. So no Umbreon, but then we also want to bring probably a Moongus. I think we're Terra Water with it. And I'm deciding, I don't know if I want... you know what, Scizor could be good. Yeah, let's bring this, and then let's bring the... I don't think we want Gyarados either. Yeah. I took a while there to make my choice because I was really debating, is Gyarados worth bringing here? I guess it's good into Azumarill, but he's also got, like, Play Rough to get around us there. Yeah, we'll see. He might not lead with the Darkspun Chi-Yu. But we'll see. We'll see. I personally would lead with it. I feel like it's the most common lead with this team. But yeah, he does just go for Darkspun Chi-Yu. Okay. So what's our play here? Scizor unfortunately does not have Protect. Okay, do we want to Terra? Yeah, we need to Terra the Scizor right away, because anything we switch into is just gonna... it's just going to get eaten up by the Lava Plume. We could go for Terra Blast. You know what? Let's do it into the Chi-Yu. Let's double the Chi-Yu. Yeah. If we miss a Hydro Pump, that is going to be absolutely super duper ultra unfortunate. Oh, Ghost. Okay. I'm wondering why. I don't think he needed that. Oh, I guess he probably thought I would, like, Bullet Punch, but I wasn't going to target him. I think that's why he went Terra Ghost. Terra Water Scizor is just so cool. It gives it access to a move that can actually hit fire types for super effective damage, which Scizor, I don't think it had before. But we land a Hydro Pump. Nice, and we just take him out. So no defense boosts for the Darkspawn. This is perfect. I could have gone for a super effective Bullet Punch. Well, what would have been super effective, but I couldn't remember if the Chi-Yu was Choice Scarf for Focus Sash. That's the nice part about having Bundle, though. Like, it still does so much damage, or it's still really, really fast, and it does a good amount of damage. So he's actually leftovers. Makes sense. That's what I would put onto this Darkspawn. Dragonite. Okay, okay. What's the real... I think we just Protect here, and then we probably Swords Dance. Who do we have in the back? Amoonguss and Chiampao. Okay, so I think we just Protect here. Or sorry, not Protect, Swords Dance. Yeah, we both burned our Terra's turn 1. I think this is just an Extreme Speed going to come out into the bundle. Yep, made that read right, perfect. And what's Darkspawn going to go for? Probably just a Body Press? Into Scizor. Okay, fair enough. It does a good amount of damage. I'm definitely swapping Bundle this turn. Now, I wonder if the opponent would see through that. It's not really worth it to, like, keep Bundle in, although we have to remember that we have it because he has priority. So we swap the Amoonguss. And then... I guess just Bullet Punch the Dragonite. The Darkspawn is not doing much into us. It probably also has, like, Play Rough, which he might go for into Scizor, given that his Body Press is not doing much at all. If Dragonite has Protect, I could see it going for that this turn, but it might not. So our Amoonguss is going to come out, and with Amoonguss, I mean, we can put something to sleep. He just E-speeds the Amoonguss. Oh, we got a crit. Wow. That's a lot of damage. But Rocky Helmet's actually going to break the multi-scale, and he's Life Orb. So, okay. Bullet Punch, I think, should just take out... It didn't! It lived! Wow. That puts me into a compromising position here, though. I think Darkspawn has Yawn. What was the rest of his team looking like? Azumarill, Flutter Mane, and... What's his name? Chiampao? Yeah. Okay, so I think here... we could just try and take out the Dragonite. I feel like Darkspawn's just going to Protect. Do we need Bundle, though? We don't really need Bundle. It's just nice to have. Let's go into Bundle. He might not even attack that slot. We had to swap Scizor just in case he's got something really strong in the back. I don't want Scizor being put to sleep, although it's not in a bad position, even if it is put to sleep, because we can always Pollen Puff him. But he's just going to Body Press into our Amoonguss. Okay, fair enough. And then go for what? Aerial Ace? Oh, that takes out... Ooh, not good. But he's also going to lose his Dragonite. So, okay, we lose Amoonguss for the endgame, but we get to see what his last Pokemon is, and then we still have our last Pokemon in the back. The Darkspawn has healed a lot of damage, but we also... That's why I like Rocky Helmet. I mean, Citrus Berry would have helped us live as well. Still think we go Scizor. I don't think we want to go... Oh, it's Chiampao, okay. So he knows that I have Bullet Punch. Sword of Ruin, yep. still think we have to Bullet Punch here, and then we have to... Is there any way we lose this? Chi and Pow... Maybe the Darkspon's more of a threat than I thought. Let's protect the bundle. Yeah, let's protect the bundle. I don't want to get yawned. He might yawn the Scizor. Bundle protects. Is Chi-Yu also going to protect? Or Chi and Pow, is he also going to protect? He doesn't. So we should take it down to Focus Sash here. Wow, that actually just didn't. Interesting. Body Press into the bundle. Okay. So overall, a good read from the opponent. Like, this one's definitely not over. He can still bring it back. He has to protect the Chi and Pow here, doesn't he? Maybe a Protect Yawn? I feel like I should read that. And then just go for a Freeze Dry into the Chi and Pow. Should pick up the knockout. Sucker Punch, okay. Oh, Scizor actually goes down. Oh no. Ooh. Not good, not good. So we're left in kind of a scary spot here. But this is why I didn't want the whatchamacallit, the Darkspun to actually get defense boost, because we'd be in such a bad spot in the endgame. Body Press, if this takes us out, that sucks. Yeah, it does. Okay, okay. I don't like the amount of recovery that he's got saved up. And we can't even Sacred Sword. Oh, actually, we don't need to Sacred Sword. So we just spam Ice Spinner. Or Focus Sash, which is good. But if I were him, I'd go for Yawn into Protect. Yeah, we just have to Ice Spinner, sadly. If we get put to sleep, which I think we will, because he has Protect, then we should lose. If he doesn't have Protect, then that's like, wow. So we would need a first turn Wake for sure. Let's go for Sucker Punch just because I think he's going to Protect anyway. Yeah. Oh, we might be losing this one. What a weird set on the Dragonite too, to have like Aerial Ace. And he did get a crit with the Extreme Speed, which is really important for him, but... Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this one. Unless we get like an Ice Spinner crit or something. His Body Press will take us down the Sash. Yeah, wow. His Darkspun was such a threat. I should have realized that before. Although, if I get a Sucker Punch and a first turn Wake here, then we actually could win. So let's go for Sucker Punch. Maybe he doesn't know we have it. Oh, we woke up! Did we get it? Nice! We actually do win, wow. I'm so surprised. That was really, really lucky. Super unfortunate for the opponent, but yeah, maybe I should have ran like Throat Chop instead. I don't know, I don't think Sacred Sword's that helpful, but I mean, it helps in certain scenarios against like the Dark types, because then otherwise like King Gambit will wall you. But that was really, really lucky. It all just came down to if we get the first turn Wake with the Chi and Pow there, and we did. And we got a Sucker Punch. Because, like, what else was he really going to go for there other than the Body Press? But, yeah, overall, a really solid, a really scary game. And I'm glad we got to showcase the Water Terraces, or I'm just surprised at how much damage I was taking. On things like the Aerial Ace, I didn't know if that would knock it out, the Amoonguss. And I guess Scizor took a lot of damage too. We could have actually Swords Danced, but yeah, that would have been really risky in that scenario. Either way, that was really fun. Alright, so this looks like a pretty standard team. It's definitely not anything that we haven't faced before, but he's got the Iron Bundle, Palafin, Arcanine, the Annihilate, Flutter Mane, and Kingambit. Okay, so how do we want to approach this? I definitely like Amoonguss here. Just gotta watch out for Arcanine and the Iron Bundle. So I don't know, maybe I don't like Amoonguss. I'm just always scared of Annihilate, because that... Oh man, Annihilate is so strong. Annihilate's always going to be a strong Pokemon. I do like Scizor, too. What if we led Scizor and then the Amoonguss? Only problem is with Scizor on this team, I would have to commit my Water Terra. Well, I wouldn't have to. It just depends if he brings Arcanine. And Palafin. Which he might. Okay, so let's go... Let's actually bring Gyarados in this one. Because I do like me and my Water types. And we need a way to beat Iron Bundle. Now, is that going to be Chien Pao, or is it going to be the Umbreon? If he brings Flutter Mane, I'm kind of screwed unless I take it out or Terra the Umbreon. Just because it's so strong. But Poison Terra is nice to have, just in case. We'll see. I think that he's going to lead probably something like Arcanine Palafin, which is really common with teams like this. But the nice part is I led Scizor and I have Clear Amulet to get around the Intimidate. And of course, Umbreon doesn't care about the Intimidate. So he's actually going to lead with the Annihilate and Palafin. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Swords Dance, and do we just Spore? I think we just Spore. It could be a Protect and then a switch on the Palafin, which makes sense. But it's kind of a guessing game when they have Protect on like all their Pokemon, so it's going to be Arcanine. Okay, fair enough. So Clear Amulet is really nice on Scizor. And he actually just bulks up, so hopefully he's not Vital Spirit. That'd be really scary. Swords Dance. Makes sense. If he's Vital Spirit, I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry. I guess we'll see here. Oh, he's not. Okay, sweet. So, now we got options. I don't know, I like Scizor, it's good into the meta, but it's not great. I think we just go for Terra Blast into the Arcanine, and then we go for maybe a swap into the Gyarados. Yeah, because then that way we just negate the bulk up that he set up, essentially, and then we... Well, I mean, he still keeps his defense, but we drop his attack. And we're just going to ignore the Annihilate. As always, that's kind of my... It's not my number one rule, but it's definitely something I always keep in mind, that I just want to ignore Annihilates. Oh, but I forgot about Defiant. Okay, so Intimidate, maybe not our best play, but yeah. I'm hoping we still have enough firepower to take him out in the back. Like, we have Umbreon. We're just going to ignore him right now. Hopefully he doesn't Will-O-Wisp the Scizor. I think he would just... Oh, he did. Ooh. Stays asleep with Annihilate. And then Terra Blast into Arcanine. This should just take it out. Because we're Swords Dance, yeah. There's no way he's living that. I guess Safety Goggles makes sense on the Arcanine. That's what most of them run, so... you could run Vital Spirit on Annihilate, but that's not always the best. Curious what he's going to Terra as well. So this is going to be Flutter Mane? Yeah, Flutter Mane. Okay. I mean, he's got to know I have Bullet Punch, right? Maybe he has Thunderbolt. That's what I'm kind of thinking here. Let's go back into Amoonguss. Scary. Definitely scary. It could be Choice Specs Thunderbolt. If that's the case, then it's really good. But I'm straight going to go into Amoonguss. Ah, no, but why would he bring in the Flutter Mane? Why would he indeed? Unless he just protects and tries to wake up with the Annihilate. Yeah, just as I thought. I just had to pressure that slot with Bullet Punch. But now I can Clear Smog the Annihilate. The only problem is Clear Smog hits him, but he stays asleep. Perfect. Okay. I could have actually Swords Danced again. But we are going to... Do we Clear Smog? Yeah, I think we just Clear Smog. We just try and go for it. He could swap the Flutter Mane again. That's what I would do. But maybe he's Focus Sash, I don't know. He is Focus Sash, okay. Shadow Ball, okay. So no Thunderbolt is nice. We could have Pollen Puffed ourselves too. Wow, okay, he's actually going to stay asleep. And we Clear Smog him. The only thing that sucks is that now his Rage Fist is going to be at 100 base power. What's more effective here? I think it would be Terror Blast into Annihilate. He's gonna protect the Flutter Mane, I feel like. He's gotta do that. I mean, he doesn't have to, but he's probably going to. I still feel like I should Rage Powder. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so Flutter Mane protects, as I thought. That's what I would do in that scenario. Okay, hopefully he just wakes up here and then tries to go for like a Rage Fist into Scizor to take it out. Yeah, he does wake up. And then... Oh, Bulk Up! Okay, that was really smart from the opponent. I should have gone for Spore there. Wow, what a good play. Oh man, Annihilate is a problem. He's a real problem. At least we can pressure the Flutter Mane, and then hopefully put him to sleep. Yeah, let's pressure the Flutter Mane, and then we're going to Spore. I think that makes the most sense here. Because if he has... I think most Annihilapes run Protect as well. It's like Protect, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, and Rage Fist. But, yeah, his Rage Fist is going to be really strong now, so he might just take out the Scizor. If he ignores it, that makes sense, but I think he's just going to take it out here. Yep, takes out the Scizor, which is fine. Depends on what his last Pokemon is. But we dealt with Flutter Mane, which is good. And then we're going to Spore the Annihilate. So back to sleep for him. The leftovers is just really annoying, but yeah. Just trying to think if we do Gyarados or Umbreon here. So he's going to get a bit more recovery. He's scary for sure. I think we go for Umbreon, because then that maybe enables us to switch later. Oh, Palafin, okay. So he's gonna what? Terra Water the Palafin, probably? If I had to guess. Yawn is interesting here. I could Yawn the Palafin, but he might just straight up protect the Palafin. That would make sense. So does he protect here, I'm thinking? Let's go for Foul Play into Annihilate, and then let's go for Rage Powder, just in case he doesn't protect. We'll see. He didn't protect, so he still isn't Terra, which is very weird. I would Terra. Oh, he's got Drain Punch. That's super interesting. Yeah. So definitely a decent play. Foul Play is not doing enough here. We're in a super bad spot. I just don't want him to heal back with Annihilate either. We really have to think about what we want to do here. So Yawn makes sense on Palafin. But I don't want him to wake up. We just don't have enough we don't have like any special attack damage here. What's his Annihilate at? 1-1. Okay, so I think we Yawn Palafin and just go for it. Yeah, let's go for that. Ooh, this is tricky, this is tricky. I'm starting to realize that maybe this team doesn't have the best answer into Annihilate. We just kind of have to hope for, like, the most amount of sleep turns that we can get, and then we can try and hit it hard. Because now he's at +2 attack. He did stay asleep, that's nice. Umbreon is going to get the yawn. And I think we have to protect. We have to protect. Maybe protect Taunt. Prevent bulk ups. So Palafin, it's interesting that he has Drain Punch. Palafins don't run Drain Punch. But looks like Protect was probably the right play here. Do we outspeed with Gyarados, actually? No, we don't. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. But a good Protect from the Umbreon. And we're going to taunt him. I don't see a way around this guy. The Annihilate. Maybe we just T-Wave him and then swap to Amoonguss? Our team just kind of feels like a stall team at this point. And Palafin is going to go to sleep. Okay, so we know that he's sleeping next turn. So I think here we go for... Do we swap, is my question. I think we do. I think we swap, and then we go for... Problem is Gyarados is just chilling on the field right now, doing like nothing. I think our only way out is to go for like Thunder Wave and flinch chances. That's not the best strategy. It's really reliant on luck. It's just I don't have a great way to counter Annihilate, like I was saying. Oh, this is scary. This is definitely scary. I'll play it out just to see where we go, but he actually gets the read right, and he goes for Rage Fist onto Amoonguss, so excellent play from the opponent. Rocky Helmet gonna do a bit of damage, and then he's gonna get leftovers recovery. So T-Wave is good here. He read me, though. He read me. Now if Palafin wakes up, ooh, then we're in trouble. He's just got such strong attackers, I don't know. And we can't even put the Annihilate to sleep anymore. Oh, this is pain. Annihilate is so strong. Is there a way out? There... Maybe. If we just stack attacks onto the... onto the Annihilate. Maybe I could have gone for Helping Hand. It's probably better. Because this way we give him 2 Rage Fist stacks. But we also have a chance to flinch him, to have him be paralyzed. Palafin stays asleep, very good. Like, if we don't knock him out here, I think we just lose. Oh, Waterfall did a good amount. And then Foul Play does get the knockout. Okay, so we have a chance here. As long as we KO'd the Annihilate, we had a chance. And we did. So this is very good. I think we just have to get a read here. Protect into maybe Taunt, or sorry, Thunder Wave. Hope that he wakes up. Oh, he's actually going to Terra now. What is this, Terra Water? If it's Terra Fighting, I'm like very scared. But then that would remove his resistance to water, so he's actually, no, he's just Terra Water. That's super standard on Palafin. I don't see anybody using other Terras, but I'm hoping he wakes up this turn. Protect Umbreon. Nice, he wakes up. Oh, just a straight wave crash into the Gyarados. What a play. Okay, what a play. That's going to do way less damage than I thought. Okay. We have a chance. We're still in this. And now, we can either Helping Hand and then go for Foul Play, Or we could try and flinch him, which would be really funny. So we know we foul play here. That's a given. And then do we helping hand and just try and do more damage that way? I think we do. Just try and just straight up go for a knockout. Hopefully this KO. Oh, he just forfeits. Okay, perfect. Wow. Okay, so really, really scary game again with the Annihilate. I don't know. I think I should have brought a special attacker. Like, Iron Bundle would have made sense to bring. Annihilate is just like, it just appears to be like the bane of my existence a lot of times when I'm team building, because I'm like, okay, I have to have a counter to Annihilate. I have to, like, figure out a way to take it down. Like, it depends too, because you can Terra into different stuff. It's just really difficult. Annihilate is such a threat. It's been a threat since Series 1, honestly. But I guess we were able to get around it. It was really, really crucial that we knocked it out there, and that we got the reads right. We got the lucky wake-up, I guess, with the Thunder Wave on Palafin. But he wasn't doing much damage in the end game there. I still think if he had maybe taken out Umbreon with Drain Punch, we would have lost, because then he would have been back to full health. He would have been paralyzed, yes, but then he can just keep Drain Punching / Wave Crashing my Gyarados and eventually take me out. But we played that super well. Also got kind of lucky, which is always a factor, but you know what? That's part of Pokemon. Okay, I've seen this team before. This was, I think, it's Paul Chua's team from the EUIC regional, or not the regionals, the European International Championships. So it's a standard Pala Balance team with Flutter Mane, which is always really strong, and then Roaring Moon is the only, I guess, variable that people use. Some people use, like, Baxcalibur. Some people use... I don't know if people use Dragonite on this kind of team, but they could. So pretty standard team, but definitely scary. Okay, so I think it's an Acrobatics Throat Chop Dragon Dance Protect set on the Roaring Moon. So what do we want to do here? I don't think we want Scizor, sadly. It's just so scary. Like, it's got answers into everything. I don't... And here I am using Umbreon. I don't think he's got Fissure, though on the Tinglu. So, okay, you know what, let's try something. Let's go Gyarados. Gyarados Amoonguss. I don't think we bring Umbreon. If he does bring Palafin, though, that's kind of bad. Yeah, let's bring these four. See how we do. I don't have huge hopes for this one, because this team, like, it's the Pala Balance style, like the Palafin plus Balance. And it's just really, really strong. It just uses all, like, the S-tier Pokemon. Aside from Roaring Moon, I don't know if Roaring Moon's an S-tier, but it's very good either way. So Arcanine, Palafin, or Flutter Mane gonna be the lead. And we just go Gyarados and Iron Bundle. Okay. So I kind of do wish I had Protect on Gyarados, but had to give that up in favor of Helping Hand. He probably just goes for Dazzling Gleam. But I really want to paralyze the Flutter Mane here, because I don't think he one-shots me. Paralyze and, Thunder Wave and Protect, maybe? He could straight up go for a Moonblast, which would be ideal, but I think he goes for a Dazzling Gleam on turn 1 into a Will-O-Wisp probably on the Gyarados, so I'm just going to really hope that I don't miss my Thunder Wave. And no Terras or Switches from either of us, so Iron Bundle going to be safe this turn. And then we're going to see a Dazzling Gleam, which, yeah, that's what I would do as well. I could have done, like, Terra Fairy, but this shouldn't do a crazy amount of damage. And then he's Life Orb, actually. Flare Blitz, okay. So having that paralyzed is really good. And we could just straight up go for 2 attacks here. So we're not really in the worst spot. I mean, Waterfall would be good here. And then a Hydro Pump. Yeah, we're Ice Terror. So I'm just going to Hydro Pump the Arcanine. I could see him switching maybe Flutter Mane. Oh, he switches Arcanine, okay. Fair enough, he wants to cycle Intimidate later. And he goes into Tinglu, so this should still do an okay amount of damage, although I think he's Assault Vest, so... Plus the Vessel of Ruin is definitely going to weaken that. But we land a Hydro Pump into the Tinglu, and it does about half. Okay, okay, fair damage. Hopefully we flinch him or paralyze him here. Dazzling Gleam, nope. So neither flinch nor paralyze, and then Iron Bundle takes a lot of damage. Okay, fair enough. This is why we're Citrus Berry. And I'm also trying to think who I want to commit my Terra to. I don't think Ghost Terra does anything on the Chien-Pao, and then Water Terra would be good on Amoonguss, so we kind of probably do want to keep that. And he's also got Roaring Moon, so... unless he didn't bring it. I'm guessing no Palafin. Probably Amoonguss in the back. But what is the counter to Amoonguss? I guess it's Chien-Pao. I think we do Waterfall instead of Helping Hand. And then we go for a Freeze Dry. Or we could go for Protect. Yeah, let's just straight up go for Protect. I'm hoping he's not running Stone Edge, because people always run like different variants of teams. So I think if we can take out the Flutter Mane, that'll be great. But he protects, okay. So probably not much gonna happen this turn. Which is fine by me. Hopefully it's not Fissure on the Tinglu, I guess we'll see here. It's just Heavy Slam into the bundle. Okay, okay. So, given that he did that, I don't know, we could Icy Wind. Tinglu's just the problem. He might even swap the Tinglu to try and survive, a Waterfall with the Flutter Mane. Do we swap our bundle? Is my question. I think we do actually here. Let's swap the bundle. See if he goes for a Terror or anything. This is also a relatively safe play, because we're going to attempt to take out the Flutter Mane, and then we're going to go into Amoonguss. If he has Fissure, this is really, really scary. But no, okay, so we're actually almost going to take out Flutter Mane. Moonblast into Gyarados. Wow, that did a lot. He goes down the Life Orb. So that's good. And we know Arcanine can come out next turn. Heavy Slam into Amoonguss. Yep. Rocky Helmet is nice. As always. Hopefully he's not Fissure. If he's Fissure, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be very, very mad. But he's just Roaring Moon, okay. We also have the option to Thunder Wave it. I feel like Chien-Pao is not doing much for us. We don't want to go into Chien-Pao here, I think. Let's try and Thunder Wave the Roaring Moon, and then we're going to... Do we Terra the Amoonguss? I think we Terra the Amoonguss. Maybe Terra Water on Amoonguss and then try and heal up the Gyarados? I don't know, Gyarados is pretty helpful here. So he did bring Roaring Moon, interesting. I'm glad we preserved our bundle, but he's also going to use his Terra. I'm guessing Terra Flying on Roaring Moon. Yep, Terra... Oh, Terra Steel? Is that Terra Steel? Yeah, it's Terra Steel, interesting. As long as we can paralyze it, I'm happy. But that makes things tougher for sure. And our Amoonguss is going to go Water Terra for the defensive Terra. So we both Terra'd this turn. Hopefully we're still able to land our Thunder Wave, but he just went for Acrobatics, so that's interesting. Rocky Helmet is so nice here. And we do land Thunder Wave. Nice, okay, sweet. So this turn, if Amoonguss doesn't get KO'd, he's probably going to know that I want to switch. He could have just gone for maybe Stomping Tantrum or something. But Heavy Slam is nice. So now, I think we want to go for Waterfall. We could also hit the Roaring Moon. Because what do we have in the back? Now we have a Sacred Sword that can take care of it pretty nicely. We're going to Waterfall here, and then we're going to swap the Amoonguss into... I feel like we should swap in the... Let's swap into Bundle. I don't feel confident swapping into Bundle. I think we just have to let Amoonguss go down, sadly. Just try and get a Spore off into the Tinglu. And he does good in protecting there. If we can flinch the Tinglu, then that's ideal. I think it's a 30% chance to flinch. Oh, we almost actually take him out. Stomping Tantrum, okay. So you know what, Amoonguss probably going to go down, but so is the Tinglu because of the Rocky Helmet. And that is why I love running Rocky Helmet on Amoonguss. Ooh, okay, so this one's coming down to be kind of close. Rocky Helmet's so nice to have. What's his last Pokemon? Arcanine? Arcanine should have Protect. Let's go into Chiampao. Oh, wait, we shouldn't have done that because of Intimidate. Oh, no. We might have botched it. I think we botched it. I should have gone into Bundle. Maybe we double the Arcanine. No, we can't double the Arcanine. We just could also go for Helping Hand, though. That would be good, into Chiampao, and then go for a Sacred Sword into the Roaring Moon. I don't think it survives this. It shouldn't. So Helping Hand honestly kind of gonna save us there because I'm -1 attack, but... Oh, he doesn't go down! Oh no! Who did he attack with the Roaring Moon? So he takes recoil damage. Oh, he got paralyzed. Okay, full para is nice. Full para is definitely nice. So now, we know that he's probably going to Extreme Speed. And having Bundle in the back is also a little worrisome. I feel like he protects the Roaring Moon. Protect Extreme Speed. Let's actually go for Waterfall into Arcanine. It's kind of a read, though. We're just going to have to protect Chiampao here. I think he's going to protect E-Speed. So we protect our own Chiampao. This one's going to come down to predictions in the end here. Yep, Protect, and then I'm guessing Extreme Speed. Yep. That is exactly what I would do. And then we do get some damage into the Arcanine. It's not going to be much. Oh, actually, it's way more than I thought. So let's go for Waterfall, and then we could just swap the Chiampao into Iron Bundle, but maybe he knows that. Which has more priorities, Sucker Punch or Extreme Speed? I think they're both +2 priority. So what's the correct play here? I think it's to go for Waterfall into Arcanine, just to get it taken care of, and then also Sucker Punch into Arcanine. Okay, yeah, we lose our Chiampao, regardless. But now the Acrobatics is going to do a lot of damage. I think next turn we're good to just go for like a Freeze Dry, provided that we don't go down with Gyarados here to like some kind of crit. Oh, but he gets paralyzed. That's super unfortunate. I still don't think he had a way out, though. And now we can just freely just go for a Freeze Dry and then a Waterfall, so... Wow, okay, you know, I wasn't even expecting to win against this team. I was thinking that we'd probably lose this one. Just because of, like, how well-balanced it is. It counters so many things. Our opponent... Excuse me there. Our opponent's going to forfeit. Yeah. No, I think I played that pretty well. I probably could have gone into Iron Bundle, but then he could have just set up an Extreme Speed straight onto the bundle, and that would have KO'd it. Or actually, I'm not sure. I don't have any defense investment, but I think at that range, at 45 health, the Extreme Speed still picks up the knockout onto Arcanine, or onto Iron Bundle, because he wasn't intimidated either. So, you know what? I thought it was a mistake to go out into Chiampao at that point. But maybe it wasn't. I still think we played that decently well. I don't know, sometimes you end up doing one thing, thinking it's a mistake, and then it ends up, you know, clutching the game for you, but an unfortunate paralysis from the opponent there. I still think we would have won if he didn't get paralyzed, because I couldn't see him one-shotting my Gyarados, or taking me out with an Acrobatics. I had like 133 HP. Although, maybe if you got a crit. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, great game, great game.